The young boy secretly stole the family's wedding gift money. As he was rushing out, he accidentally bumped into his younger sister, causing the money to fall to the ground. In a panic, he quickly picked up the money and ran off. When the father realized the money was missing, he immediately asked who had taken it. At that moment, the sister remembered seeing her brother acting suspiciously earlier and even saw him drop a red envelope on the ground. In front of the entire village, she accused her brother of stealing the money. However, the brother turned the tables and accused her of stealing it instead, claiming he saw her hide the money. The boy then rushed into the house to get the wedding gift money. The mother knew her daughter was innocent but told her that she shouldn't have exposed her brother in front of so many people, as it would embarrass her stepfather's family. The mother explained that they were now dependent on the stepfather and his family, and so she would have to endure the injustice. As the father grabbed a broom to discipline the girl, the boy looked on with a sinister smile. Later, the mother consoled her daughter, telling her that in this household, they had no choice but to tolerate everything, a lesson the girl remembered deeply. 18 years passed, and the girl worked hard and was finally accepted into a university. But knowing her stepfather would never pay for her education and would likely force her to marry his eldest son, she felt trapped. Her mother, believing that a woman's duty was to marry and bear children, also tried to convince her to give up her opportunity for her two brothers. The girl, however, knew this was her only chance to change her fate, and she was determined to attend university no matter what. At the same time, her older stepbrother, after 18 years of hard work, was accepted into a technical college. Her father was overjoyed but worried about the tens of thousands of dollars needed for tuition, fearing he couldn't afford it. The girl offered to go to the city to work and earn money for her stepbrother's tuition. Her stepbrother, however, immediately rejected the idea, insisting that the girl must stay and marry him. But with no money for his tuition, the father reluctantly agreed to let the girl go to work. In the end, the girl successfully tricked her family and secretly went to the city to attend university. Over the next 3 years, the girl worked 3 different jobs and survived on instant noodles and steamed buns. Her stepfather and mother, however, treated her like an ATM. One day, her mother called and demanded $5,000. The girl explained that she had just sent them $3,000 a few days ago and now didn't even have enough money for food. Angry, her stepfather insisted that her older brother had gambling debts, and as his future wife, she was responsible for helping pay them off. He demanded she find a way to borrow $5,000. When the girl refused, her stepfather lashed out, berating her mother for not raising her properly. Reluctantly, the girl agreed to find a way to borrow the money. Meanwhile, the girl's design work caught the attention of her company's CEO, who recognized her extraordinary talent and considered her a genius. The CEO immediately went to her workplace and offered to sponsor her education abroad at the best design school, promising to train her to become a top-tier talent in the industry. The girl saw this as her golden opportunity to succeed and make a name for herself, a chance to return home one day and make those who wronged her pay. Without hesitation, she agreed. 5 years later, she returned as a highly successful designer, earning $1 million salary. Even the CEO's son had fallen in love with her. But despite her success, she couldn't escape the grasp of her stepfather and mother. This time, they called her asking for $1 million, claiming it was for her second brother's wedding, which was to be held in the city in a few days. The girl, fed up, told them that she had been sending them money for years, but now she was done. She decided not to send them any more money. Upon hearing this, her mother threatened her.